Buttons. See, this is one of the things wrong with television. Right here. What time is it? 6 minutes after 1 o'clock. At 1 o'clock, I tuned into TNT to watch the PGA Championship, right? They haven't even, it's 6 minutes into it, and I haven't seen any of the tournament. We got Tiger on the range, shuffling some balls around on the ground, a couple swings. We got some highlight reel stuff, and now they're on the beach. Oh! Now they got the crowd in the stands. That's what I tune in to watch, the crowd in the stands. Exactly. Now a boat out on the ocean.
Now, that's from sunny South Florida, it's Open Line Friday.
That's right. And, now there's the surf coming in on the beach. We're at almost 7 minutes after start. There's some people in the beach. I thought I tuned into a golf tournament. Still haven't seen any of it. I haven't even seen a scoreboard yet. Anyway. Hi, folks. How are you? Rush Limbaugh. Here we are. Broadcast excellence underway. We never waste time on this program. We always get right to it. Telephone number if you want to be on the program, 800-282-2882, and the email address, lrushbaugh@eibnet.com. From the New York Times, the Democrats have outlined their convention plans. Now, the Republican convention goes first, right? Oh, by the way, what did I just see here? Obama's changed his mind? Let's see. Yeah, I thought, didn't they say earlier this week, Obama, that he thought Romney would pick Petraeus? And now the Atlantic is saying that Obama campaign's convinced that Romney's going to pick Pawlenty. So it was either late last week or earlier this week it was going to be Petraeus. Now it's going to be Pawlenty. There are other people say, it better not be Paul Ryan. You better not pick Paul Ryan. Republicans say, you better not pick Paul Ryan. You know why? Yeah, the budget. They think Paul Ryan is an instant target on Medicare because Ryan is one of the few politicians in Washington to ever propose something to actually fix a problem. And one of the biggest problems is our spending problem, budget. And he has proposed a serious budget that has some stuff in there about Medicare that the Republicans are convinced that Obama will win if they put Paul Ryan on the ticket because he becomes a Medicare bullseye. So Pawlenty, Petraeus, Ryan, other names. What other names are thrown out there? Rubio. There's one name that isn't thrown around anymore. Bobby Jindal. Bob Portman, right, Ohio. All these names get tossed around, but Jindal's name hasn't been recent. Well, but yeah, he's not in the daily roster. He used to be in the daily roster. He's out of it now. So a lot of you. Anyway, the Democrat convention's not until September. The Republican convention is this month. The New York Times, nevertheless, has a story that says Democrats have outlined their convention plans. It says here the Democrats will use the 3-day Democrat National Convention next month to contrast Obama with a portrayal of Mitt Romney as someone who would devastate the American middle class. That's great. Here we are in the middle of middle class devastation. Here we are right smack dab in the middle of it. The middle class being devastated the past 3.5 years, right before our very eyes, right under our nose, in plain sight. The middle class is being devastated, and the architect of the destruction plans to use his convention to tell the American people that Romney is somebody who would devastate the middle class. A convention planning document obtained by Politico, which means that somebody gave it to them, said that the convention in Charlotte, North Carolina would focus on the choice for middle-class voters in November by using real people to highlight the differences. This must be an admission by the Democrats that their own attendees don't look like real people. And they don't. That whole convention looks like a massive Star Wars bar scene. If they endeavor to get close-ups of the convention floor, it's a scary sight. So what is this real people? A document said a convention would expose Romney as somebody who does not understand middle-class challenges, while also burnishing Obama's image as someone whose life story is about fighting for middle-class Americans and those working to get into the middle class, of which there will be millions more because he's going to kick them out. Obama's going to send people running out of the middle class. There's no hope, no choice of their own. And it will be a nation of people trying to get back into the middle class. But would somebody tell me what the hell is this life story of Obama's? Does anybody know what his life story is? Well, yes, we do. But, I mean, there is no life story of Obama fighting for the middle class. There is no life story. We don't even have college transcripts. We don't have half the information or more about Obama. I wonder, they also say that they're going to have prominent Republicans, Mr. Snerdley. That's right. A major Republican or notable GOP woman may be part of the convention on at least 2 of the nights. Well, I can tell you who one of them is going to be. That's right. I bet you it's going to be General Powell, Secretary Powell, titular head of the Republican Party, the man they tell us we should all emulate, the ideal Republican, endorsed Obama in 2008, and will no doubt endorse him again, and will probably be one of these prominent Republicans at the Democrat convention. The First Lady, Michelle Maybelle Obama, will talk about her husband's values and what his North Star is. And that's in quotes. What his North Star is. The president's daughters, Sasha and Malia, 11 and 14, may say a few words about their father at the convention. Each night, real people will appear to show the difference in the policies of Mr. Obama and Mr. Romney. And a major Republican, notable GOP woman. Who would that be? Who would the notable GOP woman be? Olympia Snowe? Well, who would it be? Seriously. Well, who pops into your mind when you hear notable GOP woman that might show up at an Obama convention? Does any notable woman shoot to your mind? Not mine either. I don't know who it is. Couldn't begin to tell you. Audio sound bites. Let's see. Let's start with number 3. This is an Obama ad, a new ad. It's not a PAC ad. This is a campaign ad. Obama approving of Harry Reid's message, essentially. This is an Obama ad suggesting that Romney didn't pay any taxes.
I'm Barack Obama, and I approve this message.
Was there ever any year when you paid lower than the 13.9%?
Well, I haven't calculated that. I'm happy to go back and look.
Did Romney pay 10% in taxes? 5%? 0? We don't know. But we do know that Romney personally approved over $70 million in fictional losses to the IRS as part of the notorious Son of Boss tax scandal, one of the largest tax avoidance schemes in history. Isn't it time for Romney to come clean?
Oh, Son of Boss. Well, here we go again. It looks like somebody's going to have to explain what a Son of Boss is. You know what Son of Boss is? Be careful. Don't go to Wiki on it. It'll only screw you up. I'll explain it in due course. But this is, it was a tax deduction scheme. And it was legal, but it didn't look good. And they've found it. I will bet you that this Son of Boss thing is one of the things they're linking to the idea they're trying to put forward that Romney didn't pay any taxes. Let's take a brief time out, and we'll be back and continue Open Line Friday. Before you know it, don't go away.